Hello, 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 everybody. Well, guess what? It's not Take It to the Table with Juanita or Live at 5. It's not Cook and Chat, but it is Eat and Chat today. Yes, today is Eat and Chat. So you guys come on in. I know this is one of my pop-up lives. I didn't advertise it at all. I didn't. I'm just popping on. But I'm popping on with a purpose. Popping on with a purpose. So as you guys get on, please, ma'am, please, sir, go ahead and share your live. Share your live. I'm gonna see if I can because I want to be able to see your comments as you come in. As you come in, I want to be able to see your. Go ahead and share the live if you guys don't mind. Share the live, share the live. But yeah, today is actually Eat and Chat, not Cook and Chat, not Live at 5 with Juanita Orr, even though it is with me, but this is not Live at 5 with Juanita Orr. But this is Eat and Chat. Today is Eat and Chat. So we're eating some Chick-fil-A. That's what we're eating today. Now, as you guys get on, please share the live. Please say hello to me in the comment section so I can say hello back. If you don't mind, please say hello to me in the comment section so I can say hello back to you guys. And like I said, this is Eat and Chat today. And today I'm actually eating on some Chick-fil-A. I'm eating on some Chick-fil-A, yes, and it is a kids meal. It is a kids meal, but guess what? That's all I really need is a kids meal. Um, I don't really do chicken like that, so when I go to Chick-fil-A, a little kids meal is more than enough for me, and it saves a lot of money. Yeah, but today I got some chicken strips and and some waffle fries, a lemonade. When I tell you that they have the best lemonade, if you have not tried Chick-fil-A lemonade yet, you got to go get you some. Now, instead of getting the toy in the bag, I actually got hey Tasha, thank you for getting on. Please share the live. Please click the like button as you come on. But yeah, instead of me getting the toy in the bag, you can actually get some ice cream. Now I ate the ice cream already. The ice cream is gone. I ate that as a matter of fact on the way home. It was so hot out there. So I ate my ice cream on the way home. But you can literally get ice cream instead of the toy. And I don't know if a whole lot of you know that or not, but in the place of the toy, you can get ice cream. And so with the kids meal, I think the kids meal was like $6 and something. I think that's what I paid about. Let me see here. I got my receipt. It was $6.35. You cannot beat that when you go to Chick-fil-A. You get, well, for me, it's more than enough. Tasha's saying the kids meal is not enough for Kelly. Kelly want the adult meal, huh? She gotta get a plate from the cookout. Oh goodness. Well, Tasha, maybe I'm talking. Listen, for me, it's more than enough because, like I said, I don't really do chicken like that. Now I do like Chick-fil-A chicken. I like the breading, I guess, that they use on their chicken, their chicken breast. But these are chicken strips, and you get two chicken strips, and then you can get the nuggets too. And I think with the nuggets, you maybe get like 4 or 6, something like that for the kids meal. But with the kids meal chicken strip, you actually get 2 strips. You get your waffle fries. You get a drink. And like I said, try the lemonade. The lemonade, they have the best. I don't care what nobody say. Hands down, They have the best lemonade. I posted something earlier asking who had the best French fries. What restaurant have the best French fries? And I have to go back and check to see what what my followers are saying, and maybe I can go to some of these restaurants and check it out to see who really have the best French fries. Now I do like the waffle fries at Chick-fil-A. I think the waffle fries at Chick-fil-A is good. Now listen, I normally get the Polynesian sauce. This is what I get for my chicken strip, but you can also dip your waffle fries in the sauce. It's really good. It takes it up a notch when you dip your waffle fries in the Polynesian sauce. That's the only sauce I normally get when I go there too. Um, the Polynesian sauce. I'm going to also be trying some other places, y'all. I'm gonna tell you, Wendy's. Y'all got to try the salads at Wendy's. They have this summer strawberry salad. It has strawberries, mixed greens. I think it's mixed greens. If not mixed greens, it's like the iceberg lettuce. Um, what else is on? Oh, the candied almonds. Candied almonds. Um, you got, I think it's tomatoes, if I'm not mistaken, and cucumbers with a champagne wine dressing. When I tell you that's good, y'all gotta try that. Go to Wendy's, and they also have this apple salad where you got cut up apples with candied pecans. I think it's either candied pecans or peanuts. Along with in the dressing they have with that one, I forgot the name of the dressing. But y'all go to Wendy's. Wendy's have the best salads. And during this time of the year, when the weather is like it is, you don't want to be eating a whole lot like this stuff right here. That's why I normally get the kids meal because I don't need nothing more than that. I don't want to feel like I'm all sluggish and worn down, from eating a whole lot of stuff. So that's why it's good when you go to these restaurants right now while the weather is so hot. You can get the kids meals and be happy. Yeah, get the kids meals and be happy with that. Or try Wendy's with their salads. Now, anything else from Wendy's, I don't know about, but I do know about their salads. And they give you a lot. I'm telling you, the strawberry salad I had from Wendy's, it was enough to feed at least 2 people. I ate off of it twice. I ate lunch and I had enough left over for dinner. Oh, and you do get chicken breast on the salad. Chicken breast comes on the Wendy's salad. I'm telling you, y'all go check it out. It's really good. But let's jump right into this, y'all. Before we get started, y'all share it out. Say hello to me in the comment section. Tasha's saying that strawberry salad is good. It is, Tasha. She said Zaxby has the best fries. Zach, you think so? I don't know. For some reason, with Zaxby fries, they kind of get stuck in my throat when I eat it. They're kind of thick. But I don't know. We're going to see. Like I said, I have something posted on my page right now asking who have the best fries, and we'll see which one come out on top. And like I said, I'm going to go and try some of these places just to see if you guys telling the truth about who got the best fries. I'm trying to share my live, guys. That's what I'm trying to do right now. So we can go ahead and jump right into this because we got quite a few topics to talk about with a little bit of time. But the first thing that I want to talk about, let me try to share my life. The first thing I want to talk about is this Carlee Russell case. Y'all, I don't know, have y'all been watching the news? Just yesterday. I think it was yesterday or the day before. Her attorney came out with a statement saying that she fabricated the whole incident. It was a lie. It was fake. It wasn't the truth. Which we all knew that anyway. From all the evidence that they laid out with that press conference that they had, everything was pointing towards lie, 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 lie. Just my opinion. But yeah, remember when I did my last take it to the table with the hot topics and we talked about Carlee Russell? That was the verdict. We already knew before they even came out. We were just waiting for her to come up and just tell the truth. Just be honest. Just tell the truth. Why dig the ditch deeper than what it was already? Because she had dug a deep ditch for her to fall in. And she fell right into it. But I'm glad that she stopped everything before it got too out of hand, because definitely it was getting out of hand. It was definitely getting out of hand. Y'all, I'm trying to share my live. Thank y'all for those of you that share the live. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I really, really do. But that's what I'm trying to do now, share my live so we can get started here. I don't know why I always have trouble with this. And it's supposed to be the simplest thing, but for some reason, it's not. For me, it's not. But y'all, okay. So I don't know if y'all remember back in, I think it was 2019. Back in 2019, when it was another case with a young lady who faked her disappearance. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? I think it was back in 2019. She was supposedly out jogging and she got abducted. Then she showed up, I think a couple of weeks or a couple of months later. She showed up over 100 miles out from where she was supposedly jogging. And I think she showed up on like Thanksgiving Day. Do y'all remember that? Do y'all remember that? Let's see here what I got. I'm trying to share this live. Come on, live. Come on, live. Don't be playing me like that now. Okay, so okay, here we go. I got it. I think I got it, y'all. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I think I got it. Yes. Finally. I think I got it. Okay, so here we go. But yeah, this young lady, she got abducted back, I think it was in 2019. And I think her name was Papanini or something like that. Papini, something like that. She got, hey sis Sabrina. Yeah, but she got abducted back in, I think it was 2019, y'all. And as I talk to y'all, I'm gonna eat my kids meal Chick-fil-A meal. So y'all excuse me. That's why I call eating chat and not cooking chat. But anyway, she was out jogging and she supposedly got abducted. Well, it all turned out to be a lie. It was a lie. And she just got sentenced not too long ago. Let me see when. She just got sentenced not too long ago. As a matter of fact, it was recently, because she held on to the lie for about a year or so. She held on to that lie. She stuck with that lie until she couldn't no more. And they finally backed her into the wall and let her know, hey, look, this is all what we got on this case. And she had to come to them, and she had to do a plea deal with them in order to get a lighter sentence. Because they already had all the evidence they needed to show that she was lying. She was truly lying. Really the kids' meal, come eat some crab. Oh, what time you want me to come, Sabrina? She said, come eat some crabs with her. Say no more. I can pack up my little kids' meal and I can be over there in no time. We can cut this live short, real fast, quick, and in a hurry. Let me know what time you want me to get over there, sis, because I'm on my way. Let me know what time you want me to show up for the crab feast, and I'll show up, be there. But the girl that she was from California. This happened in California, and she claimed that two masked Spanish-speaking women kidnapped her and kept her handcuffed or chained in a closet. It was all a lie. She made the whole thing up, and she literally they gave her 18 months, and I think she got like probation, like 6 years probation. Don't quote me on the probation part of it. I know she got probation. What time, Sabrina? What time? Please tell me what time and I'll be there. Yeah, I get excited when people talk about crabs. Seafood, I get excited. Now, not all seafood, but my sister she know what I get excited about. But I tell you, y'all have to get her to cater for y'all. No, you're not. Sabrina, you're not kidding. Don't play with me like that. Don't play with me. She said, I'm kidding. She said, I'm kidding. Hey, Sister Kim. Sabrina, don't play me like that. Don't play. No, you know you're going to have to do some crabs now. I'm sorry. You know you can't play with your sister like that. You know you can't. But y'all have to check her out. The name of her catering business is called Auntie Brina. And when I tell you that my sister can cook, she can cook. I'm telling you, she can cook. Sister Kim said I need me some blue crabs right now. Me too, Sister Kim. I don't care whether they're blue crab, red crab, orange crab. I just want some crabs right about now. Sabrina said, okay, let's get back to No, you did not. Oh, see, she's trying to play with my emotions, but I promised to gather you a bag this week. Okay, so she gonna get me a bag together this week, y'all. When she get me a bag together, I promise you I'm gonna come back and we're gonna do another eat and chat, because I'm gonna eat my crabs on here while I talk to y'all. Don't be playing with me, Sabrina. You know not to play with me when it come down to crabs. But yeah, so that young lady who faked her kidnapping back in 2019, she just got sentenced, and she literally got 18 months in prison. They gave her 18 months and probation. I think she got either 3 or 6 years probation once she get out. So they ain't playing around. Now with this Carlee person that just faked her abduction in Alabama, I'm sorry, she might as well get prepared. Get ready, because that's all I can say. But what do y'all think? Y'all think that she deserved, or she should get some time behind bars, or do you think that they should let her walk? What y'all think? Maybe let her walk, or maybe put her in someplace for mental illness, maybe, so she could get some help. Sabrina said, I love you, honey. I know that will get you excited, but you're right. She did do some much. Yeah, she did. But what do y'all think about this person? Hey, Tisha. She definitely need help. That's my niece right there. I had Tisha from the big city of Estelle, South Carolina. um, but anyways, yeah. What do y'all think? Do y'all think that she need to serve some time, or do you think that they should be kind of lenient with her and maybe, um, just let it phase away? Just nothing happens, or do you think that they might need to let her go ahead and get in some kind of mental institution? What y'all think? She may need some mental help. What do y'all think? Tell me in the comment section, because it was a lot of mixed emotions about this. Um, some people are saying that they don't think nothing should happen because, for one, ain't nobody got hurt. Nobody was harmed behind the lie. So they think that, just let it go. She came out, she told the truth. That's it. That's all, and it's over. That's how some people think. Now, some people thinking that maybe she needs some mental help. Maybe they need to put her in a mental institution because something is going on up here. They thinking something is going on up here. Sabrina says, yes, she should have something done. Why would she do that? She must be punished. She had a lot of people praying, praying and looking for her. Some people put they're all into it. I could think about what that was. Wait a minute. All I could think about was, y'all, I can't see y'all. Please forgive me and my glasses. Even though I wear glasses, I'm still a little, don't judge me. Don't judge me. I'm trying my best. I'm squinching trying to read these comments. But you're right, Sabrina, because that could have been one of our grandkids or our kids, So we just gonna have to continue to pray for her because she need prayer. She need much prayer, and I'm pretty sure right now today she probably feels so sorry and bad about what she did. But guess what? Okay, it's good that she's feeling bad and guilty about what she did, but there are consequences behind your actions. We're gonna pray for her, yeah, that she gets the help that she needs. Yeah, we're gonna pray for her, but she still need to know that when you do anything, good or bad, you have consequences behind your action. The consequences could be good or they could be bad, according to what kind of seed you planted. She planted a bad seed, so guess what? The consequences are going to be bad. Kim says, I heard she did it for her boyfriend's attention, and I heard the same thing. And if she did it for his attention, y'all know back in the day, I ain't gonna lie, I'm speaking about self. It's some stupid things that I've done in the past for a man, for a boy, for a boyfriend. I'm pretty sure most of us on here probably did too. But by grace and mercy, nothing. We didn't get caught, or it wasn't in the spotlight. By grace and mercy. So I'm not sitting here like judging her or anything, but still there are consequences for your actions. She got to know that, because if she don't learn nothing out of this whole situation, if she don't learn that, then guess what? She gonna try something else. She gonna do something else, probably something even more stupider than this. I promise you that. So there are consequences, and she about to find that out. Tisha said they really gonna make her pay, because think about it. Think about how many people was out looking for her. And that's the truth. It was a lot of people. This was a international thing, y'all. This was a worldwide thing where she had all these people praying for her and looking for her and, just worried about her. They got to do something. I mean, the law enforcement their hands are tied. They got to do something because the world is sitting back watching and waiting. And if they don't do anything, then guess what? The next, I won't even say crazy person or fool, but somebody else going to be a copycat and they going to try to do the same thing she did to get attention. And we're going to be back in the same situation on the same blue app talking about the same type of incident. So something going to have to be done. Um, Hey, Essie. Essie. Well, you know, I call you Amin, but hey, Essie. Um, Essie says I think she need to get some kind of help because she's going to school to be a nurse. What if something else goes on? But you know what, Essie, I think that nursing thing is. I hate to say it, but I think that might be a wash. Um, and you know what? We don't know what the future holds. But right now, the way it looks, because think about this, Essie. Not only did she, did this lie and got the whole world watching, but remember she stole from that hospital. Remember she stole stuff from the hospital. So that's going to count against her record because they probably thinking, well, if she stole that, knowing that she's going to be working around medication, prescriptions and things of that sort, prescribed medication, what I'm trying to say, that they going to be, that will be, I don't know. I think that's a sticky, I think she kind of messed that up for her, at least for right now. I think she messed that up for her right now. And Lord forbid, if they go and they file these charges and they turn out to be a felony, which they may, I don't think she'll be able to work in the medical field again. Do y'all know if you can work in the medical field if you have a felony on your record? Can somebody answer that for me? Um, um, K, and I hope I'm pronouncing this right. If not, charge it to my head and not my heart. Kween Key 81. She says you are part of the problem if you think she doesn't need to be held accountable. The mama was on it and everybody know it. And yeah, exactly. If you don't think that she needs to be accountable, and you are so right. That's why I say it's some. She gonna suffer some consequences. There are consequences for anything that you do in life. That's what I was just saying. No matter what it is, whether it's good or bad. Because if you planting bad seeds, then that harvest gonna eventually grow, and it's gonna be bad harvest. But if you planting good seeds, then your harvest gonna be good. But that seed she planted, that was some bad stuff. So she got some consequences that she gonna have to face behind this. Now Kim says she got the world's attention. Oh, she got the whole world's attention. When I said the whole entire, she got the whole world's attention. Um, Somebody answer the question for me about the felony. Can you work in the medical field if you have a felony on your record? Sabrina says something is going on with her for her to do that. Yeah, I truly. And then again, you know what? I don't know, Sabrina. Um, because think about it like this. And the young lady that I spoke with when I did my last live about this situation, and I wanted her to come on. She couldn't come on because y'all hold up a minute. Somebody is calling me, and I cannot answer right. Hold on a minute. Who is this? Okay, y'all. I don't know why they would call me while I'm on live. I don't know whether they just don't know that I'm on live or what. But anyway, I'm sorry about that. But like I was saying, the young lady that that I wanted to join me, and I don't know, maybe I should have contacted her before I got on live, but this was a spur of the moment thing. Because she truly did, she still want to come on. She wanted to do another live in reference to this whole situation so she can share with you guys her point of view. But she made a good point. She made a good point. And because at first, when I heard about this whole situation, like I told you guys, I had a one track mind. I was thinking, like, oh no, she wrong. And I mean, nothing that she can say to justify this. I just didn't want to hear. It was nothing that she could say to justify none of this, you know. And so the young lady, she put it in another perspective, and she was saying to me, "Okay, think about when you was in high school or middle school, when you was younger, and y'all know we all did some crazy things when we were younger, and thank God for grace and mercy." Because like she said, and it made me really think back to, you know what? She was right, because I know I did some crazy stuff. Um, Trying to please or get the attention um of a guy, you know, some crazy stuff. And not just for a guy, just crazy stuff in general, being just a teenager. We've all done that. We've all been there. And I know you guys are probably saying, yeah, but I think she's what, 21 or whatever. Yeah, but still, that's still young. She still has a young mind and she's still growing. So, and I'm not saying none of this to justify anything, but I'm saying that to say we've all done stuff that we regret, or we are and maybe some of you are not sorry for. Maybe that helped you to grow and be the person that you are today. But we've all made mistakes in our lifetime now. Nobody on this Blue app that I'm talking to or listening to me right now has been perfect. Nobody is perfect who is walking this face of the earth. No one. So it's something that each one of us have done, y'all. And if you haven't, please put comment in the comment section like, no, you're not talking to me. Because I want to know who this perfect person is. I would love to find out who this perfect person is. Because none of us are perfect, you know. And we got to realize that we are where we are and who we are by grace and mercy. So we can't just sit and just continuously beat up on the young lady. She did wrong. Yeah, she did wrong. Yeah, there are going to be consequences. But we can't continuously beat up on her, because think about it. What if it was your child? What if it was your granddaughter? Like Sabrina said, what if it was your grandchild, your granddaughter? You know, how would you feel if every time you open up social media, somebody, you know, bashing your granddaughter, daughter, making fun of, you know, as a parent, you feel really bad about that. You know, you would want to do whatever you possibly can to fix it. So, but also with social media can be a dark world. And I tell people this all the time. This can be a dark world, and you don't want to get caught up in it, and you don't want your kids or your grandkids to get caught up and tangled up in this dark world, because it's a lot of evilness going on this little blue app. Not just this little blue app, but on all social media platforms. It's so much backbiting, conniving, sneaky, it's just so much evil stuff going on in these social media streets. And so you just have to be careful with having your kids exposed to a lot of this stuff on here, because they can get caught up and entangled in it. And then you have people on here, their job is to see the bad or the negative in anything good that comes on this little blue app or any of the social media platforms. You have somebody that's their job. That's how they make their money. That's how they get their views. That's how they get their followers, by being negative. So they look for anything positive to try to throw the negative into it and tear down whoever it is trying to be positive. I'm pretty sure it's a lot of people who don't like me that's on social media, who don't like, what, my post or what I put out on social media. But I try to make sure that everything that I put out on here is positive and uplifting. And I'm not for the mess, for the messiness, the bickering back and forth and who did this and who better than that. That's not why I get on this blue app. I promise you that. As you can go back and look at any of my posts, you can see even my videos. Everything is, I try to be uplifting and motivating and encouraging, because it's so much negativity out here today. People be looking for somebody to, to give them a word or give them something that's going to inspire them, something that's going to encourage them. People are looking for that, because there's so much stuff going on in this evil world. I mean, it's not hard to find negative stuff on this little blue app. It's not hard at all. Now, the positive stuff, you might have problem finding a whole lot of that on here. But for those of us who are on here to give out positive energy, those are the people that you need to stick with. Because I promise you, if you're sitting and sometimes I do listen to some of the other content creators and some of their content, but a lot of them, I mean, it's just so negative. And then you find yourself getting caught up into that negative vibe and that negative energy. And before you know it, you all caught up and you mad and you don't even know why you mad. And the person they mad with, you mad with, and you don't even know the person. So you have to be careful with who you're listening to on this social media platform. You have to be careful who you're following. You have to be careful who's in your ear, because eventually their energy pours out into you, and then you find yourself acting, behaving, doing, saying some of the same stuff that they're doing or they're saying. So we have to be mindful of that. If I don't say nothing else to you guys, about social media, just be mindful and careful of the people that you follow, because you don't want to be caught up into the negative stuff, that the negative energy that they got going on this little blue app. You really don't. And the sad thing about it, a lot of them that are fighting, they're fighting against each other, but they don't even know each other in real life. That's the sad part about it. They don't even know each other. They just know each other, or know of each other from social media. That's the sad part about it. How am I going to sit and hate or dislike somebody that I don't even know? And you can't really say that you know them from you watching their lives, because when they get on live, they're only going to put out there what they want you to see. You don't know what else that they do behind the scene. You don't know that. You don't know that. So if they're on here giving you bad energy or bad vibes, can you imagine? Can you imagine what their real life is? So just be careful of who you following on social media. That's what I gotta say. Be careful. Now let's get back to our comments, because we got a lot of comments here. Um, okay, I don't. Somebody posted something. Hold on, y'all. Let me see what this is about. Okay, the guy going on the house. Do you think? Oh, okay. All right, y'all. I'm sorry. That was something else. I thought that was part of the live here that I'm doing, but that's a whole different issue that I got to deal with. Um, so let's see here. Let's go back to our comments, because we got a lot of comments. Something is going on with her for sure. Okay, we read that one already. Kim says she really, really let it go much too far. She let it go. She let it go real far. You're right, too far, far enough for her to have to serve some time behind her. That's how far she let it go. Y'all, I'm about to burn up. Oh my God. And the air is on. But you know what? I'm sorry. When you get my age, and you ladies know what I'm talking about, these hot flashes combined with this heat. Whoo! Baby! Oh gosh. Okay. So let's get back to our comments. But did y'all find out? Did anybody find out? Can you have a felony and still work in the medical field with a felony? Um, K Winky. I don't know who is K Winky. Let's see. She is this a he or she? Oh, I posted the I didn't mean to do that. Okay. She said stop praying and start telling it like it is. Okay. Uh you have to elaborate on that one for me, because I'm a woman of faith and I pray about any and everything. Prayer still works. Prayer still works. Um Sabrina said yes, she did. And Tisha said is she got did she get fired from her job? I don't know. I'm pretty sure she will, because she stole from the people. She stole from her job. Did y'all miss that part of it? Did y'all miss that part of the story? She literally stole from her job, from the hospital, before she left that same night. She stole. So I'm pretty sure they're going to use that against her to fire her. I'm pretty sure. I know she ain't got no job. And they don't want that type of publicity, the hospital. They don't want that. And so Sabrina said, right. Esther said, wow, she needs help. For real. I'm not judging nobody. Yeah, exactly. She needs help. And it's not judging Esther when we are sitting or we are talking about the truth. What she did was wrong. What she did, she did do it. It's not like we're telling no lies, you know. So no, it's not judging, just talking about the wrong that she did. I remember you left us with the word of the day in church. You said you can choose your sins, but you can't choose the consequences. I'll never forget that message. Sabrina, yeah, I remember that. That was a long time ago. Um, that was by Great Deliverance days when we were going to Great Deliverance. You can choose your sin, but you can't choose the consequences, and that's the God honest truth because they are consequences. Um, Kim said, yeah, she had a relationship. She had relationship issues. Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard that it was an ex-boyfriend, her ex-boyfriend, which he broke up with her and supposedly was going dating a stripper, and she was upset about that. And from what I heard, and I heard this today, they said that she sent a message, posted on Facebook or somewhere. It was a message she put out there telling the ex-boyfriend, um, I bet you if I go missing, how would you feel about that? Something to that nature. And then she went missing. So, yeah, I think she did it for attention from the ex-boyfriend. Kim says, right, you never made the news. Exactly. Stuff we did back in the day. No, we didn't have social media and all this kind of stuff where it would show up on social media. Because I'm pretty sure some of the stuff a whole lot of us done, it could have easily showed up on social media. Because it was just that bad, probably. Just that bad, probably, back in the day. But thank God, like I said, thank God for grace and mercy. Um, Sabrina says, Lord knows I did now. I look back and say, the Lord, thank you for getting me through that. So you're right. We've all done something we would like to forget. Exactly. We've all done something. None of us are perfect. It's something that we've done. But still, and even with the stuff that we've done, I'm pretty sure we had consequences behind what we've done. Because I know I did. Anything that you do, there are consequences. Um, Darlene Hanson, she says exactly, do unto others. Exactly, Miss Darlene. Sabrina, I feel bad for her parents. Oh yeah, I can't even imagine how they feeling. I can't even imagine. Share with me, how would y'all feel if that was your child? Who? Child? I don't know. I would just say, God, Lord have mercy. That's all I can say. You know what it is so crazy that you never know what is going through a person's mind. What would she have done if she was a nurse? It would have reminded me of the Cal Carolina White story, Kalina White story. I know mental illness is real, but they still have to be accountable for their actions. Yeah, even if they're mental. Yeah, when you do wrong, wrong is wrong, no matter who you are or what's going on. Um, and Sabrina says, "Amen, Kim. You right." Hey, Catherine Mitchell, thank you for joining the live. Kim says, Sabrina, thank you all. And girl, please let me know when those crabs. She better let me know too, Kim, because I'm waiting and ready for the crabs. Waiting and ready for the crab. Okay, so next topic. Next topic, y'all. Next topic. So, um, and this is an issue. I don't know. It still baffles me. But why do we think? Why do we think that? Um, But let me tell you the story first before I say that. Let me tell you the story. I know of somebody right now today, um, and their parent died, and they didn't have any life insurance, and the parent died about 3 weeks ago, and they still haven't had the funeral yet. Um, and they have been asking people to help with the funeral, but it's been unsuccessful, I guess you would say. It has been successful. They have not come up with the money that they need, so the parent is still lying in the the funeral home. Maybe got to be in the funeral home. Um, and I'm pretty sure they're charging them a fee for that. But do y'all think that they should be mad because people are not helping with the expenses? Because they really they piss. Put it like that, because they feel like if people, especially family members, if they have claimed to love the person, um, even they're saying like with friends, if they supposed to be good friends, then they would they would help with the expenses. And so they kind of like mad with everybody right about now because nobody is helping to pay for the funeral expenses. And until they get it paid, they can't have no funeral. The funeral home is very strict on that. They doing nothing else to the body until, and which you can understand because it's a business. That's a business, you know. But do you think that they should be mad with their um cousins and their aunts and uncles and friends, close friends, because they're not helping out with the expenses? What y'all think? Okay, so Kim says people be more worried about how much will be left over from the insurance policy for them to fight over when they should at least get enough insurance to bear them. So I agree. But the thing about this person, they didn't have no policy. They had nothing. It was nothing. So it ain't been nothing for them to fight over when it came down to that. And it wasn't that they had some and just not enough. They had nothing. And so now they're more like dependent on their family and friends to come to the rescue. But my question is to y'all, do y'all think that the family and friends should feel obligated to help? Do you think it's right for her to be upset with them for not helping? What do y'all think? What y'all think? Because even those that say she said that supposed to be close friends, like her best friends, are not helping. So you think it's okay for her to be mad with them, or should the friends be feel like it like it? Yeah, they are obligated because they're her friends. What y'all think? That's how. I ain't seen nobody post nothing. What y'all think? Because I don't know. I can look at it in both ways. For one, because being that I am an insurance, well, I have my insurance license. I'm not an insurance agent. I'm a financial service advisor, but I do help people with life insurance. Um, I can see it from both ways. I honestly can see it from both ways. Because with friends, aren't friends supposed to be there regardless? If you say you're a really, really good friend, um, oh Sabrina, we're talking about. I was telling them about a young lady that I know. Right now, her parent died. About 3 weeks ago, and the parent had no life insurance, and they haven't had the funeral yet because the parent didn't have any life insurance. And so she's trying to get money from the family members, like her cousins and her aunts and uncles and people like that, to try to help her with the expenses, and her best friends, like her friends, people who are her parent friends. She's trying to get money from them to help out with the funeral arrangements. So my question is, because she's like mad with everybody at this point, because they're not coming to the rescue, they're not helping out. So my question was, is it okay for her to be mad with them for not helping out, or do you think that the people that she's going and asking to help out, should they be obligated, if they're like family members and close friends, should they be obligated to help her out? Does she have the right to be mad with them? Do they have the right just to say, no, I'm not going to help? So Kim says, no, ma'am, they should not feel obligated to help. That is not their mother. Yeah, but if they do help, there's not but so much they can do. Remember, a GoFundMe don't always help. And people got to realize a GoFundMe is not an insurance policy. We got to get that in our thick heads. A GoFundMe, I'm going to repeat, a GoFundMe is not an insurance policy. Not. Sabrina says, no one is obligated to help. I'm sorry, unless they want to. Some people will go out to eat every day and shop, but won't get life insurance. Come on now. Thank you, sis. When she found out they did have insurance, she didn't have insurance. She should have started saving. Well, let me speak for myself. When my mom insurance canceled, I started saving, and it's hard, but I did it. Exactly. Kim says a GoFundMe is not an insurance policy. Thank you, Kim, for posting that again. We got to get that in our thick heads, y'all. Um, I am so tired of seeing these GoFundMes. Um, GoFundMe is not an insurance policy. For one, for one, even if you raise enough money for for funeral expenses, what about if what if they had a family that they're leaving behind? With a spouse and children. Like young children that still need assistance. Um, because we got to realize, let's say she had a family or he had a family. Let's say they had a family and they leaving behind children, small children. So now that other spouse is responsible for making sure those kids are okay, because guess what? It's only one income now. One income coming in. So that spouse is going to have to make sure that these kids continue to eat. These kids continue to have clothing to wear. These kids continue to um, go to school, because think about it now, school, you have expenses in school, and let's just say they decide they want to, after they graduate, they want to go to off to college. That one spouse is going to be responsible for taking care of all of that. So with GoFundMe, yeah, you might get up enough to pay for the final expenses, but what about the expenses after the final expenses? You still got household bills that's going to carry on. And it's going to carry on with only one income now. Even if the person didn't have children, it's just, husband and wife. So now it's just one income coming in. Remember, you both probably were barely making the payments on things that you had with those two incomes coming in. So now you got a whole income missing. And so now that one spouse is going to have to take care of everything. You got light bill, you got water bill, you got cell phone bills, you got house payment or rent, you got car payment. It's just a whole lot of stuff going on. So now all that responsibility is left behind on that one spouse. And that could put a strain. It could put a strain to the point where that person probably can't afford. I've seen that, where after one spouse died, the other spouse can't afford to keep the family property, the family home, or wherever they were staying, even if they were renting. The other person can't afford to pay the rent by themselves. They can't afford to pay the rent with the mortgage, with the other bills coming in, like the water bill and the light bill and the house insurance, if they got a mortgage. Even if you're renting, you should have renters insurance. Food. It's just a whole lot of stuff going on, and now you got one income that's going to have to take care of all of that. So that's why it's good to have life insurance. Now, even if, let's just say, something happens to you and you don't have a family, it's just you, but you got bills. Everybody got bills. So now you're just gonna leave all that responsibility behind, because guess who's it's gonna fall back on your parents. Your parents. So if you got bills and it's just you don't have a family, the responsibility falls back on your parent if something happens to you. So your parent is responsible for putting you in the ground. That's your parent responsibility. Now, let's say you don't have parents, then guess what? It falls back on the siblings. So now it's the siblings' responsibility to make sure that you get put in the ground properly. And you wouldn't want to leave that burden back on them, to have to figure out how they're gonna pay for funeral expenses. You wouldn't want to leave the burden back on them on all the debt that you're probably going to be leaving behind. You wouldn't want to leave that debt back on them. You wouldn't want to leave that debt back on your spouse. You wouldn't want to leave that debt back on your parents. You wouldn't want to leave that debt back on your children. So the responsible thing to do is to make sure that you have all of that covered. And like somebody said on here just now, we do everything else. We can go out to eat. We can go shopping. We can do all of that. But we can't pay less than, and some of you can probably get policies for less than $20 a month. I know all of you can get policies for less than $100 a month, no matter who you are. That's a lot of insurance for some of you. But we have to be more responsible. We have to be more responsible. We don't want to have to leave that burden back on none of our loved ones at all. At all. And like we said, you can do everything else. It won't take but a minute for you to put aside. You probably can get something for $1 a day. A good policy that will cover whatever it is that you need to get covered for about $1 a day. We spend $1 a day. This here costs $6.35 or 25 cents what I got right here. So, we spend money on everything else that we feel is so much more important than having a policy. But you got to understand, with life insurance, it's not for the living. Not for the dead, it's for the living. We fail to realize that. Life insurance is not for the dead, it's for the living. So even if you have a loved one and they don't have insurance, remember, life insurance is not for the dead, it's for the living. You better get some insurance on them, especially if that's responsibility going to fall back on you. Because you think it's tough coming up with less than $100 a month for life insurance, a life insurance policy. Try coming up with about $10,000 in less than a week to pay for a funeral. Yeah. You talk about hard. Now that's hard. That's hard. Try coming up with that much money, because that's how much it's going to cost for you to put your loved ones away. You might can do it. Let's just even say you can find some place that would do it for less, maybe $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 for you. Try coming up with that much money in less than a week. If you think it's hard coming up with less than $100 in a month, try coming up with a couple of $1,000s in less than a week. That's hard. So let me read my comments, and then we're gonna get off of here, y'all. Kim says, Sabrina, you better tell them again. They will shop till they drop, but will not get any insurance. Yeah, they definitely do that. But they'll be quick to throw up a GoFundMe if something was to happen. You got to pay your life and pay if you live and pay if you pay to die. I urge everybody to get at least a $10,000 policy. That's the least they can do, not just for the young people and the older ones as well. Don't think about it until they get sick. Oh, yeah. Exactly. And I get that a lot, Sabrina, believe it or not. People contact me when they are sick. Some of them on their dying bed. It's too late. If you are on your dying bed, I promise you, it's no insurance company that's going to touch you if you're on your dying bed. I promise you that. So you don't wait until you need it to get it, because when you do that, it's too late. You got to get it and don't need it, because when that time comes for you to have it, you already have it. If that makes sense. If that makes sense, y'all. Sabrina said my brothers and sisters are speaking about how much they needed to get to help pay. I just looked at them quietly, saying to myself, "To God be the glory. I got this." And till this day, they really think I had a policy, but I saved to make sure my mom was good because no insurance would cover her. And that, Sabrina, I applaud you for that. I applaud you for that. Because I'm telling you, people don't think the way you thinking right now today. Because guess what? Just as sure as that we all living, we all gotta die one day. And if we all gotta die, we all gonna have to pay for final expenses, whether you have a policy or not. But the funeral home gonna have to get paid before they put you in that ground. Now, back in the day, you had funeral homes who, and you probably still have some now, but I doubt very seriously that would do a payment plan with you. You still have some that would do that, but guess what? If you don't pay that payment plan, you can't come back again asking them for another payment plan if something happens. But it's so many of them now. I think they have been burnt so bad with people setting up payment plans and then not coming back after they make the first couple of payments until it's a lot of funeral homes. They don't even want to work with you with that anymore, because they're in debt with people who still owe them money, who have payment plans. So I can't fault them for that, for not wanting to do that. It even costs for cremation. Nothing is free. You right, Kim. Cremation is almost as much as having a funeral. And don't get insurance policy and let it cancel because you're saying, "Oh, I'm going to where they're going to be here," because you never know what life holds. Exactly. You never know. And as soon as you let it cancel, that probably when it happens. When you least expect. We probably know our birth date, but none of us know our death date. So we can't play Russian roulette with our lives. We can't play Russian roulette with our insurance policies. But yeah, that's all I have. Y'all, thank y'all so much. Yeah, Sabrina, you never know. So thank y'all so much, y'all. I'm gonna go so I can finish eating my. Y'all, look how long it took me to eat this little kids meal. I'm gonna go so I can finish eating my kids' meal. But like I told y'all, go to Chick-Fil-A. They got the best lemonade. When you go, get your kids' meal. Don't spend all that money. Get your kids' meal. You get the chicken, you get the waffle fries, you get a drink, and you get a dessert. Ask for some ice cream. Okay, y'all. Y'all have a good one. And I'll be back again. I might pop back in tomorrow. You never know. With another hot topic. Y'all have a good one.